Hey everyone, this is Carl,
Brian,
and this is the Brewed Awakening, where we talk about Z's new beer.
how we doing?
Awesome.
Let's do it.
It's been a while. It's been 6 weeks since we did the last one.
Has it? I don't know.
Either. Time is.
I heard that.
All right. So tomorrow, well, actually, it's going to be today because we're filming.
Yeah, let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll. So yes, Brewpaco, re-releasing this again.
Oh yeah, kind of overworked it a little bit. What we always like to do with a lot of our traditional beers is make it traditional and then give it a little bit of an American twist. So we got some blood orange puree in it. We did that last time. We just kind of cleaned up some other things around that. So we did get this back on the pilot just to kind of clean it up a little bit.
Yeah.
This sat in fermenter long enough, as in like a lot of the eggy, sulfury notes and some of like the plastic phenol notes definitely cleaned up. You can always tell when someone rushes their Belgian wits,
Sure.
or similar yeast strains to a Belgian wit. Ours is real well done. We let it mature appropriately. Like I said, we got it back on the pilot system, and essentially all we were doing there was reworking the hop load. We got all mandarinas in, really trying to drive some of that orange characteristic.
Nice.
And then we tweaked a little bit of the coriander, blood orange puree, and orange zest ratios. Just kind of tweaked it a little bit, make sure it was nice and balanced. So all in all, this beer comes across like it's very citrusy and orangey, meets a little bit of earthiness and spiciness from some of the phenol load from the yeast, and then it's the coriander that really ties those two worlds together. I think you get that citrus and that earthiness, that spicy.
Yeah, it smells great. I mean, it smells exactly like it's got that citrus.
Oh yeah.
To it, which is great. And the bio patch was what, a couple months ago, I think.
We did a couple of them. Yeah,
which turned out. A lot of people like those.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And I was just like, just wait. Like, because a lot of people came in like, well, do you guys have that anymore? I'm like, well, no, this is just pilot.
Yep.
Come back in a couple months. Some people are like, well, I live in Michigan. What am I supposed to do?
The fine Michiganders.
Right. Come travel.
Where at?
But yeah, so let's take a drink of this.
Dude.
This is.
Pay attention to the mouthfeel on this. I really, really like what we did with the grain bill and the mash rest on this, and it is super creamy and just like a really nice medium body.
Okay. The pilot batch is good. This is way better.
Yeah.
Mean, like you said,
well, you have the conveniences of all the technology on the big system. So we have like full outright temperature control. There was three different temperature rests with this particular beer before we crash cooled it.
Okay.
So we're specifically manipulating the yeast to drive off certain off flavors and bring in certain other flavors that we want.
Nice. Yeah, no, I can definitely. Yeah, dude, I think it's way more balanced. Definitely, creaminess for sure. But everyone's going to really enjoy this, especially since we're going in wintertime. Obviously, everyone switches to like the darker beers, the more fire warmy, stouts and porters and stuff like that.
The winter warmers. Those are some of my favorites, man.
But I think this is going to be a good alternative. Someone that doesn't maybe drink all those.
Hey, man, I like to drink all styles,
right?
Just not all at the same time.
Right. I know. I like to drink stouts in the summertime. Right. Sometimes, just like one or two, which is weird. But this is great for people that want something that's just light and easy
for sure
to drink. What APV does this come in under?
Oh boy, I'd have to recheck, but I think it was right around 4.9.
Okay.
IBU again, I'd have to recheck, but that was in the low 20s. It was like 22 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult to remember all of them.
Right.
That's what I have the notes for, but yeah, it should be roughly 4.9 and 22.
We'll have that in description.
Yes.
So
thank you.
Make it easy for everyone. But yeah, I can't remember everything. Everyone's like, how do I make my recipes? I don't know. I have to look at the book.
That's what notes are for.
Yeah. This brain, like we were talking about earlier, we can't remember everything. You said something down. What did I do with it?
Yeah.
But that's awesome. So awesome, dude. Well, good job on this,
cool.
bad
Cheers.
boy.
Appreciate it.
Hey, damn, that's really good, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, what other things we got coming down the pipeline? And again, it's been a while since we've talked about anything, so people might be like, is Seven Hills even doing anything anymore?
Yeah, let's do a quick brief. We got a bunch of stuff coming down the pipeline. Let's touch on the kombuchas real quick. Upcoming flavors. We got a tangerine and a pink guava coming up right around the corner.
Dude, that tangerine one.
Yeah, that's
smells
dope,
so good, man. It smells so good.
This is awesome. So every time I place an order with Oregon Fruit now, I just place a little bit of extra puree that I kind of want to experiment later on in beer, but I'm using kombucha to like kind of get a profile of what it tastes like.
Right.
Yeah, so this is kind of fun using kombucha as kind of a stepping stone towards using these specialty ingredients or advanced products that you would in beer later on.
Because it's easier, it's a faster turnaround time with the kombucha, so you can kind of see, right?
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That depends. Depends on the beer.
Yeah, that's true. That's true too. But awesome. And then for beer wise, I know we have quite a few coming out, but like what's the next kind ones coming down the pipeline? Like,
okay, we don't want
to.
We don't want to like outright release the date of the next barrel age one, but we got one right around the corner that's knocking people's socks off.
Okay.
We'll let you know the date when it's official, but it's a Russian Imperial Stout, bourbon barrel aged. It's 10.2 ABV, and it is amazing. So it'll knock your socks off. Everybody, the staff that has had a chance to try it, they're all just patiently waiting. So
yeah, we want it just for ourselves.
Pretty much.
Just drink it ourselves, you know. But then 10.2, I mean, once you get past the 9s, they're dangerous.
Yeah.
Dangerously good.
This is, we'll do a full brief on this one when it goes to release. So just kind of putting out a little feeler for you guys, but I would definitely check it out. It's definitely worth your time. Make a trip.
Yep, for sure. Do we have any other beers you think you will release before the end of the year, or do you think these two are going to be it?
We got a couple others coming down the pipeline, but let's touch on those on the next show. Sure.
Yeah,
we'll probably have another show here in 2 weeks with some of the upcoming products.
Yeah.
Barrel aging's getting up and going, and it's going well. So I'm excited for you guys because they are awesome.
Yep. And speaking of barrel ages coming, like we've talked about before, we have our hot sauces that have been barrel aged, but we took Jumble Coffee, the green bean, green coffee bean of it. We put it in a barrel for 4 to 5 weeks, I think.
Something like that.
And then we took it back out. Georgia Jumble then roasted it for us. And then we are now making a cold brew coffee out of it. We're selling the whole beans of it. And then I think that might turn into our normal beer, or not normal beer, normal coffee that we sell just per cup.
Yeah.
So, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
We did a little test pilot at Farmer's Market the other night. We gave out little samples, let people give it a whirl, and everyone was like, holy moly.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's going on the next menu, the cold brew. So, like, we can officially say, like...
Yeah, it's 100% going on.
It's going on the menu. We have cold brew made. It's nitrogenated. This is kind of a cool project between Georgia Jumble and then the Bloms and then us here. Taking the bourbon barrel, taking the green coffee beans, like Carl said. Cool thing about the green coffee beans is they're incredibly porous.
Yep.
So they take on the barrel character rapidly. Mm-hmm. Got him in there for the appropriate amount of time, gave it back to George to roast at that point. That's got to be a little bit complicated for George because I think it messes with the moisture percentage a little bit. But we got him back, and it was like the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make some of it. So what came out the other end was amazing. Yeah. And then as far as the cold brew, you got beer brewers cold brewing, so it's a little over-engineered, but it came out amazing. And then, like Carl said, we're selling it in bags. So once it's on the menu, stop down, try the cold brew. You'll get a really good idea of what the profile is, and then it'll be available for purchase at the door.
Yep. And then I'll make some random syrups to go with it. So maybe if you just don't want your cold brew, just black, I guess black would still be called black, right? Cold brew.
Can we make like one cream or syrup just called White Girl?
White Girl.
Yeah.
So we need like chai and chocolate and honey all mixed into one.
Ranch.
No. With whipped cream on top. Ooh, a ranch whipped cream.
We're just joking, gang.
Yeah, we are totally joking. No. Yes, I'll make creamers to go with it. Kind of like, give it a little. I don't want to overtake the barrel aged flavor from the cold brew because that's why you're buying it for, right? That's why you're buying this special product. I want to help enhance it.
Right.
So I have some ideas, but I am not a coffee expert. I like coffee, but figuring out the bitterness levels and figuring out that science of it with what normally I do with a cocktail is completely different.
Well, and that's the nice thing about the cold brew is you eliminate a lot of the bitterness.
Yeah, exactly. So, look out for that. It'll be fun. And last thing, this isn't really beer related, and we haven't really talked about beer, but our new cocktail menu is coming out November 1st.
Yes.
So that's when the cold brew and everything's going to be on the menu itself. So look out for that. Yeah, I'm excited to recreate a new menu. We got some classics. We got some crazy stuff I put on there, but it's all going to be delicious. And It's all going to be rocking. So, but
yeah, stop down, put them in your mouth hole within the realm of responsibly.
Right, exactly. Yes. So Brewpaco is being released today, Friday. I don't even know what the date is, but whatever, doesn't matter. So
23rd today.
23rd?
Yep.
Perfect. Cool. Awesome, guys. Well, cheers, and we'll see you guys very soon.
Cheers,
buddy.